Welcome to Daymaker. I hope you are well. I certainly am and love coming into your living room, your phone, your computer, wherever you are viewing from today. Thank God for you. I appreciate you so much. Lots happening around here. Doing a lot of planning for 2023, and I hope you are as well. So I've got a good one for you today. We're going to talk about maybe you think life should be easier than it is. And sometimes we have a tendency to think that. I've said it my whole Christian life because coming out of the nightclub business, I was really living as a straight up heathen. Becoming a Christian was the most um, awesome thing in my life, but it was also the most difficult thing I had ever done. And I think that Christians sometimes think life should be easy. But listen, good things in life never come easy. A great life is easy with harder work than a good life because when you want to do great things, it requires greater discipline. It requires greater planning. It requires clarity. It requires action. So the amount of effort that you put in every day in serving God and serving others and making a difference is going to cost you. Life is all about effort, pain, and sometimes difficulty. Living holy is not easy. Trusting God is never easy. It's easier to act out, flesh out, cuss somebody out than it is to be disciplined and to put to death the deeds in this body that control. It's easier to just let every thought run through your head. It's harder, much more harder to control your thoughts, to capture your thoughts, to bring them into submission to Christ. So listen, let me just tell you something. This is going to be hard. Don't expect it to be easy. Never expect it to be easy. Also, number two, don't try to please everybody. This is one of the biggest lessons you can have in life, especially with social media. People are going to be displeased. They're not going to like where you eat. They're not going to like what you do. They're not going to like where you stand. Listen to me. Jesus never tried to please everyone. Jesus followed. I prayed it this morning. He heard what the Father was doing and he did it. He saw what the Father was doing and he did. I pray that over my own life. I pray that for you. He was true to his Father. And if you're going to live your life for everyone else all the time, you're going to be miserable and then you're not going to be happy. The fruit of the Spirit's going to be blocked in your life. Don't try to get the approval of others, especially if they expect you to be perfect. Flow in the excellence of God. You're not perfect. You're being perfected. You're not complete. God is working on you. So stay true to who you are. Accept the fact that you can't please everyone. Don't follow people into their wilderness. Some people stay in the wilderness. That's where they want to live. They live there because it makes them a living. They live there because they want others to do things for them rather than be responsible. You can follow people into their wilderness of thought, into the wilderness of complaining and criticizing you. Don't follow people into their wilderness. Thirdly, build deep relationships. Jesus modeled this for us. It is a key to life. Great relationships. A great marriage is the closest thing to heaven you'll get to. Having deep, secure friends that lift you up, that don't want you to let your hair down, that want to lift you up in Christ, that want to encourage you to do better, encourage you to live holy, encourage you to get more out of God than you ever have. These are the relationships that you work on. The people who bring you down, yes, you're supposed to minister to them. I don't believe in detracting and moving away from everyone, but I do believe that you should hang out with the people that lift you up, that make you stronger, and that feed your spirit. For better or worse, our relationships drive our lives. For better or worse, listen to me, always hang out and develop relationships with the right people, and that will cost you. It'll cost you time. I have the friends that I have, and I'll share this as number 4. The friends that I have, they get my life and they get my wealth. In other words, when I go to their house, I take food to their house. When I go to their house, I take drinks to their house. I sow into their lives. I acknowledge their birthdays. I give them Christmas gifts. Listen to me. This is how you build deep, meaningful, satisfying relationships. One of the ways that God gives you peace and joy and satisfaction is through deep relationships. That comes with a cost. So it'll cost your schedule. It'll cost you time. It'll cost you wealth. It'll cost you life moments. Give to these moments. They satisfy your soul. Let me read what I wrote. It's essential not to forget the lessons you learned in kindergarten. Being older doesn't mean we shouldn't play nicely in the sandbox. One of these lessons we learned was that little things matter. Sharing and caring matters. Sharing is crucial. It's how we meet new friends, negotiate, and deal with disappointment. It's how we share our disappointments with others. It's how we get good advice. Why? Because we build meaningful relationships that we sow into and that we share with others and that we contribute to. Listen, this brings great satisfaction and part of the significance of you being a believer and a Christian. Listen, I hope that helps you share your life in wealth, build deep relationships, do it. Don't try to please everyone, and good things in life don't come easy. This morning, I wanted to get in here, but you know what? I had something that I had to do. My phone just rang. I had to do my prayer time before I came into my studio because that's doing the right thing. That's building my deep relationship with Jesus. That's vital. So you know what, guys? I love you. I love coming into your home. I don't know if you've noticed, but the last 4 or 5 videos on Facebook have been over 1,000 views. Over 1,000 views. Daymaker is tracking fast. So listen to me. Let's do this together. Let's stay personal. Leave comments. Share the videos. Let's continue to make this a family that we can encourage and build each other up. Let's build deep relationships right here. I appreciate you. I love you. I appreciate you being a part of the Daymaker family. We'll be off next week. I may just pop in. I'm thinking about doing a Christmas Eve one. I might do that, talk about friends and family, and then I may pop in the middle of the week next week, or I may do the podcast, but we're going to take the week off. Looking forward to January 2023. My plan is to be back on the air January 1, but I may pop in a couple of times before then, okay? You have a very Merry Christmas. I appreciate you. I love you, and I'll see you right here next time on Daymaker.